Hello, everyone. It's me, Johan, again. One of the creators of The Missing Piece, a recent short media product for my media studies class. Last time I was live, I told you guys to leave some any questions that you had about the movie or about the process of making it in the chat or in the comments, and there were a few questions, and I wish I could get to them all, but there was one that stood out that I saw, so I'm gonna acknowledge it here. Okay. How did your production skills develop throughout this project? Honestly, I think I gained a lot of knowledge when it came to learning how to produce a media product. I think I creatively grew as well. I mean, during the creation, or at least before the creation of this product, I basically worked on nothing like this before. This is my first time ever recording, editing, producing, acting, anything, even for a school project or just fun. It's my first time ever, so I came in pretty blind, and that means that I've had to have learned a lot to create what I want to create, to bring the vision that I had initially to life. I had to learn a lot, and I did. First I was learning in class how to take different shots. Roaming shot, wide shot, tracking shot, eye level shot. We're practicing with different shots, different videos, different angles, from above, below, following individuals, fading. We worked on a lot, and honestly, I could say just from like the first week of class, learning with the camera, experimenting. Even though we did end up only using an iPhone camera in the end, the camera, getting used to working with a real camera actually helped me learn a lot about how I was going to film the actual media product. I was learning different angles, different shots, and I used a lot of those shots whenever I was the one behind the camera. Of course, I wasn't the only one behind the camera. I have to give props to my team members, but whenever I was experimenting. Even though every shot didn't make the cut, I was trying to see, okay, maybe this shot's good. Okay, no, maybe this shot's good. Then all these shots that you've already practiced, so it's a trial and error. And creatively, like it made me a lot better when it came to filming in general. My filming grew a lot. When it came to the editing, I did some editing, not the bulk of it. I did some editing, mostly with the sound. Now, we did run into some issues with the sound initially. We recorded without mics, only from the iPhone microphone. So, of course, that was a bit of an issue when it came to editing, because you couldn't really hear what we were talking about, which was very important to the scene. So we had to go back in, lay a voiceover, mess with the audio, turn up volumes, add in background sounds, turn down the volumes, just edit the sound in general, just to see if we could up the gain, maybe through the microphone, so we could hear more. But it did end up bringing in more of the background noise, so we had to cancel that in the end. There was a lot of trial and error with editing, and honestly, with all the trial and error, all the different techniques I used, all the different things I tried to get around the stump that we were in when it came to audio, I think that also affected me creatively, because I ended up learning more by doing different things. Obviously, if you're doing something, when I was fixing the audio, a lot of stuff stuck in my head. I was learning, I was taking the information. When you're doing something like that, it leaves a mark, especially for a big project like this. So definitely influenced me, especially since in the beginning I was kind of a blank slate. All the practice in class, editing, making the storyboard. Making the storyboard brought out a lot of my storytelling, the script, showing how I could weave a story, how I could maybe come up with a narrative, interesting one that wasn't just boring and plain, one that would actually draw attention, that would be fun, unique to create, drawing inspiration but not copying. It's a very fun process, very creative process, where it gets your mind flowing. And yeah, honestly, from our first draft of the media product, from our initial idea even, where we changed it completely, and through that process, I learned so much, and my camera work got so much better than from even the beginning practices of class over the span of a few months, just because you keep on working at it, you keep on recording. My editing got so much better, my acting got so much better from the practice, my script writing got so much better. I just became able to, actually put my mind into what I was doing and understand it, and that allowed me to roam free in terms of what we want to do with the media product. And I feel like every single one of us working in my group, me, Leonardo, Carlos, we all became very much more creative minds throughout the entire process. Honestly, that's how I think my skills developed. It was a lot to do with creativity, and my production skills obviously got better with that, but I feel like a lot of it was to do with creativity, and being creative just generally helped improve. I was having fun, and those are the ways I improved. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you.